Hey guys, and welcome to the fourth part of our Falling Skies tutorial using Python and Pygame. So it's been a week since I uploaded last. I'm sorry. I actually have my exams quite like yeah just around the corner. So I have been studying. So I really couldn't you know take off any time of my schedule so I could actually upload a YouTube video, but I finally got around to doing that. So yeah, so in this video we will be making power-ups and we'll just finish off this game. I don't know how long this video will be and whatever, but we'll see. So first of all, let's actually get ourselves a good power up image. So I think in this case the power up will just be a coin. You can obviously choose anything else. I'm just going with the coin because I'm not that, my imagination is not that great. So that's why I'm just going with the coin, but you can obviously choose whatever you want. Now, alright, it's taking some time. Again, the reason it's taking time is because of OBS, which really just takes up a ton of RAM. Now, one second, let me just. Alright, why isn't my Google Chrome working? Alright, there we go. So now let's just go to flat icon. Oops, flat icon. So we can get our hands on some a good picture. So here I will just search for alright coin. You can search for anything else. I don't know if you will find some um, images for it or not, but you can surely. So low, as you can see, we have a ton of icons. So now here we will just look and check. So I'm just gonna use this one. Actually, I think this one, let's just go with this icon. This one's actually free, as you could see, since we don't have the paid logo. We can also edit it if we want, but I don't really want to do that, so I will just download it, in its with all of the default colors, and we won't really edit it. Alright, so I think my Google Chrome is actually not responding today. I don't know why. Maybe I will have to change like my browser to Safari, but we'll see. Alright, there we go. So now as you can see, I have downloaded it. I'll show it in Finder. Open up my VS Code and just close my Chrome browser window. And now let's just go over here and add in our $1.png file that we have. So actually what I will do is I'm just gonna make it this and drag and drop it over here, and I will just close my Finder window and let me just rename this to $.png. Alright, cool. So now let's actually load in the $.png file. So doing that is actually pretty straightforward. So making the power up. So we can just say, now in this case the power up will obviously only be one, so we won't have to do this. So all we can do is we can just say power up img is equals to pygame dot image dot load coin dot png. Then we can just say power up x is equals to random dot rand int, and we can just give it this random value, and let's just place it here, and we can just say power up y is equals to random dot rand int. And in the power up y, actually it won't be this, we'll actually spawn it way over the top, so it will only appear once in like 4 to 5 iterations. You will understand what I mean. So here what I will simply say is I will just add negative um, let's just add a negative, oops, 1000 to a negative 900, as you can see over here. And now I will just say power up y underscore change. I have to make the u small is equals to 1, and now we can just split the power up. So here I'm just gonna go down and I can make a function power up x and y parameters, and we can just call the screen dot split power up img at the x and y coordinates. And now I can just call this function down below over here. So here where we are updating the display, I can simply call my power up function with the power up x and the power up y. And now we can also just move the power up. So power up y plus equals power up y underscore change, and there we go. So now we will have a power up which will be moving, and in this case I will actually increase the speed of the power up, because actually what will happen right now is, since I'm recording, the speed of all of my player and all of the enemies, it will actually be very slow. But you will see that when you are not running like a lot of heavy software, it will actually be very fast. So right now I've just used one, but when you are actually going to be having a lot of heavyweight programs running, you want to increase this value to something like 3. So yeah, so now all I will do is I will actually call increase the speed of my power up just for testing purposes, and I'll just set it to 4. And I will just go down over here and I'll just say bound boundary checking for the power up. So I can just say if power up uh, power up y becomes greater than or equal to, let's go greater than uh, height plus a, let's just go 100. We can just set our power up y back to what we had set it over here, and we can also change its x coordinate obviously. So I'll just copy that piece of code and we will simply paste it over here, and I will just indent that. Alright, there we go. So now we obviously don't have collisions, but let's actually just run this program and see what happens. We will add collisions, but let's just wait for some time and let's actually see if the power up is even, alright, coin.png. Alright, it's $.png and not coin.png. So let me just rename it to $.png. Run this file again, and alright, rand int line number 49 random. Alright, I have to get rid of that, and now I think I will have also put that over here, so I will also have to get rid of that over here. So do that and do that. Awesome. Alright, now let's have a look at this. As you can see, it is working now. Right now these enemies and the player is very slow, but there you go. As you can see, the coin is there. Alright, now as you can see, the coin will take some time to appear, but as you can see, alright, so if these so what I'm going to do is actually spawn it a bit higher, but you can play around with how you where you want to spawn the coin. That's actually up to you. So yeah, so now what I will simply do is just copy this and paste it and do is collision with power up. You can just create a singular function, but yeah, I'm just gonna make two. I know it's not the best thing, but you know what, it's okay. Power up x and copy the same thing for y. Now I will simply take this and replace it over here and here. Alright, so now I'm just gonna oops, take this line of code, copy that, go down, and I'll just say collision with power up. Oops, power up. So alright, what do I name that? Alright, collision underscore 2 will be this thing is collision with power up. And if there is a collision 2, so if we actually collide with the power up, we want to do something. So in this case, all I will do is I will actually increase the player score by like 5, and I will also increase the player lives. So I will just say player underscore score plus equals to 5. I have been writing a lot of Java lately, since that's what they teach at my school. So, the semicolons and the player underscore lives plus equals to 1. And we also do want to respawn the power up. Alright, there we go. So we also will respawn the power up, otherwise it will be a bit weird since the power up will collide, but it will still keep on moving. So that's why. So there we go. Oops, what just happened? Okay, that was just the formatting. So as you can see, now let's just run this piece of code and actually see if it works. Let's just hope it works. Alright, let's see. Okay, where is the power up? Where is the power up? Alright, there it is. Alright, we do collect it. Okay, seems like I'm not printing out the number of lives that I have. Okay, I am printing it out. Okay, I'm just printing it out when I actually collide. I'm not printing it out otherwise. Alright, so it's actually now time to actually add in the fonts for the player lives and things like that. So let's actually do that now. Now I don't really know how to add fonts, but we will kind of figure it out along the way. So making the font for the player score. Now let's actually grab the player score variable that we have, and I will simply put it over here. So we can just say score underscore font is equals to pygame dot font dot font, and I think we can just say free sans bold dot ttf. Then we can just say font, actually we will say score underscore font x, actually x is equals to this will be like 50, actually not 50, 0, and score underscore font underscore y will be like 75. Alright, so now I'm actually let's just go over here. I think I do have some stuff up on github, so I'm just gonna use that over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Alright, Google Chrome. So I'm just gonna reuse some code here and there. So here I'm just gonna search for GitHub. So I'm just gonna use my GitHub repositories. So I think I do have something for Frogger where I had declared my alright, seems like I did not. Let's see. I surely did for a few of these repositories. Let's just show more. Um, Actually, let me just use my repositories. All right. Falling Skies Frogger, meme generator, cryptocurrency, app, task, chatter, disease, scientific pie game, temperature finding app. Agario, yeah, I do think that I declared some. Alright, I think we will have to do something like that. It's okay. I think I did have something in my doodle jump replica. Okay, seems like I did. One second, I think I did have. I think I had to click on the initial commit. And alright, there we go. There we have it. Doodle jump replica dot zip. I'll just download the zip file and I'll just unzip it. I think I did have my a little bit of scores and stuff like that, so I'll just copy paste that code. Uh, so I will just actually, you know what? I will just open it up with Visual Studio Code. Let me just pull it up over here. Open. I don't really care. Alright, there we go. There it is. Alright, let's just copy that stuff. Actually, I just copied this stuff, paste it right here. And now let's just go down where we actually show the score, copy that thing, and let's just go down over here. After our power up, let's just go render our score, and this will actually be player underscore score. And I will just copy that show score method and we will call it over here, and I'll just say score underscore font x, score underscore font y, and I think that is it for the show scoring and all of that stuff. Alright, so let's just run the program. And alright, font is not defined. What do you mean? Font dot render. Let's have a look. Score font dot render. So did I import anything? No. Let's have a look. Font dot render. Oh, okay, I got it. We need to put in our score font dot render, so just put that over here. And I also do need to do one more thing. We obviously can't define it as black since it won't be seen since our screen is also black, so we will just define it as white, and I will simply copy that, go down and paste it here. So now if I just run the program, we do have a score variable, and let's just see, we will see that it will increase if we don't collide with these lines. Alright, there we go. As you can see, the score variable does increase, and that's basically just because we are actually displaying the player score. I think that's like pretty self-explanatory, but I think I will actually just set this also as 0, kind of keep it at the corner. Maybe we will mess with the font size, but you can obviously mess with all of that. Like, I am not really caring about all of that stuff. I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. You can obviously mess around with that. So next we will just make the font for the lives. So making the font for the player lives, and we will just be copying this, pasting that there, and where are we actually defining the player lives? There we go. and I will simply put that over here, and we will just make this. I will just use the multi-line cursor and make it lives. So we make it as lives font and all of that stuff. Alright, so next what we will do is just take this line of code and copy that over here, leave a line and do that, and I will just make this lives, and I will also just make it lives font dot render, and I will also split the lives, and we will just make this lives, and we will also just make this player underscore lives, and we'll obviously need to change this to like 150. We will obviously mess with that. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing it for testing purposes. Make this thing also live. So let's just do that. All right, and go down. Uh, lives underscore font underscore x, lives underscore font underscore y, and now let's just run this program and see if this works, which I really do hope it does. uh, there we go, we do have our lives, which should reduce if we collide with the line, and it should increase if we collide with the coin that we have over here. Alright, we cannot collide with the coin. Alright, there we go. I think we can now. Alright, as you can see, the score does increase and so do the lives. And I think that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm just gonna comment out these debug print statements. These two debugging print statements, we don't need them in our code. I'm just commenting it for you, so you know, if some of your code doesn't work, you can just uncomment those two lines of code and you can just check your debugging and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna change my this thing to something like 75. Oops, 75. So now let's just see if it works. I think it will be like just uh, near each other, something like that, you know. Alright, I think this does look good. Yeah. Alright, so whatever. So that's basically it for this entire game. Not a whole lot of code, but we did add a couple of things. Obviously I will obviously just do one last thing, just change this back to 1. Again, you will need to change this according to the device you are using and all of that stuff. So whatever. So as you can see, not a whole lot of code, definitely not like very complex, but something that is very fun to make. So I hope that you enjoyed this series, and you know this went for a little bit longer since I had a bit of a break in like the videos of the series, but whatever. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and comment down below what else I should make. If I should work on some particular topics, I will surely consider that. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe to the channel.